हेलो एवरीवन, आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे सीजर नेट का सीक्वेंस ऑफ रियल नंबर्स का कुछ पीवाईक्यूज पार्ट बी के। इफ यू आर न्यू इन दिस चैनल, डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब आवर चैनल फॉर मोर सच लेक्चर्स। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. दिस क्वेश्चन इज फ्रॉम June 2023. This question says that which of the following assertion is true. यहाँ पे सम सीक्वेंस गिवन है and we have to find limits superior and limit inferior and limits of that sequences. First of all, we know that if कोई sequence is convergent, then इस sequence का limit superior and limit inferior equal होगा, right? So first sequence के लिए first जो option में जो sequence given है वो है xn is equal to e to the power cos n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into is 2e 2 into e divided by 2n. That is e to the power cos pi by 2 plus minus 1 to the power n into e divided by n. Now, if limit of the sequence xn exists, then limit superior and limit inferior of that sequence xn is equal to limit of that sequence. Now, limit n tends to infinity xn is equal to limit n tends to infinity e to the power cos pi by 2 plus minus 1 to the power n into e divided by n. Now, exponential function and cosine function are continuous. So, we can write limit xn is equal to e to the power cos limit n tends to infinity pi by 2 plus minus 1 to the power n into e divided by n. This is equal to e to the power cos pi by 2, and cos pi by 2 is equal to 0, so e to the power 0, this is equal to 1. Therefore, limit of that sequence section exists. Therefore, limit superior of xn, limit sup xn is equal to limit inf xn is equal to limit xn, and which is equal to 1. ऑप्शन में क्या गिवन है? ऑप्शन में गिवन है कि this limit superior is greater than 1, which is false because limit superior is equal to 1. Now, next option B. Option B में the sequence xn is equal to e to the power log n pi square plus minus 1 to the power n into e square divided by 7n. For option B, xn is equal to e to the power log base e n pi square divided n pi square plus minus 1 to the power n into e square divided by 7n. Now e to the power log x, this is equal to x for all x के लिए, right? So from this, xn is equal to n pi square plus minus 1 to the power n into e square divided by 7n. This is equal to pi square divided by 7 plus minus 1 to the power n into e square divided by 7n. So limit n tends to infinity, xn is equal to limit n tends to infinity pi square divided by 7 plus minus 1 to the power n into e square divided by 2n. This is equal to pi square by 7 because limit n tends to infinity minus 1 to the power n e square divided by 2n equal to 0. So, limit xn exists. Option B में क्या given है? Limit xn does not exist. So, this is false. This is false. Now, in option C, the sequence xn is equal to e to the power sine n pi plus minus 1 to the power n into 2e divided by 2n. Limit n tends to infinity, xn is equal to limit n tends to infinity e to the power sine pi by 2 plus minus 1 to the power n into e divided by n. Now, since exponential function and sine function are continuous, so we can write this equal to e to the power sine limit n tends to infinity pi by 2 plus minus 1 to the power n into e divided by n. Because for continuous function, if fx is a continuous function, then limit x tends to a fx is equal to f of limit x tends to ax, right? So from this result, we can write this line. Therefore, limit xn is equal to e to the power sine pi by 2. Now, sine pi by 2 is equal to 1 and this is equal to e to the power 1, that is e. And which is less than pi because e का जो value है वो 2 point something and pi का जो value है वो है 3.14. Therefore, e is strictly less than pi. So, option C is correct. Option C is correct. Now, in option D, the sequence is option D, the sequence xn is equal to e to the power 10 in pi square divided by 7n plus 1 to the power n into e square. Limit xn is equal to e to the power 10 limit pi square by 7 plus minus 1 to the power n e square divided by 7n. Because here also exponential function and tan function are continuous. So this is equal to e to the power 10 pi square by 7. So limit xn exists. And therefore, option D is incorrect. So correct option is option C. Okay. So move to the next question. This is the next question. This question is from December 2023. This question states that consider the sequence an. Which of the following statements is true? Here the sequence an is equal to cos minus 1 to the power n in pi by 2 plus n pi by 3. Okay. Now, n is equal to, therefore, two cases arise here. For case 1, n is odd and case 2, n is even. If n is odd natural number, then cos minus 1 to the power n, since n is odd, therefore minus 1 to the power n is equal to minus 1. So, in minus n pi by 2 plus n pi by 3. Right. And next case is n is even. Here minus 1 to the power n, since n is even, so minus 1 to the power n is 1. Therefore, cos n pi by 2 plus n pi by 3. Now we know that cos function always bounded and it is less than equal to 1 for all x belongs to real number. If we can show that 1 is one of the limit point of that sequence an, then we can easily say that कि ये sequence an का जो limit superior है वो is equal to 1. Now a to n is equal to cos 2n pi by 2 plus 2n pi by 3. That is cos n pi plus 2n pi by 3. This is equal to cos 5n pi by 3. Therefore, the sequence a to n, this is equal to, for n is equal to 1, cos 5 pi by 3. For n is equal to 2, cos 10 pi by 3. For n is equal to 3, cos 3 cancel out, 5 pi. That means this is equal to 1. Sorry, minus 1. Cos 5 pi is equal to minus 1. Then for n is equal to 4, cos 20 pi by 3. 20 pi by 3. For n is equal to 5, cos 25 pi by 3. And then for n is equal to 6, we can find cos 10 pi. This is equal to 1 and so on. ये 2n जो सीक्वेंस है, इस सीक्वेंस में -1 and 1 रिपीट हो रहा है आफ्टर अ पर्टिकुलर n. That means 1 and -1 are limit points of that sequence an, right? Because we can find a subsequence which converges to 1, and also we can find a subsequence which converges to -1. Therefore, 1 is a limit point. 1 is a limit point One is a limit point of an. And cos x का जो maximum value वो है 1. Therefore, limit superior of an, this is equal to obviously 1. So, option B is the correct answer. Option B is the correct answer. Okay? ठीक है. This is the next question. This question is from July 2024. July 2024. Let a and be a bounded sequence in R. Which one of the following statement is false? Option A में, if limit inferior of an is equal to limit sup an, then an is convergent. We know that if limit infimum of a sequence and limit supremum of a sequence is equal, then also the sequence an is bounded in R, therefore an is convergent. So this A statement is true. But यहाँ पे false statement के बारे में पूछा था, because it is correct statement, and so it is wrong answer. Now, we know that key for any sequence an, infimum of an such that n greater than equal to 1, this is less than equal to limit infimum of an, this is less than equal to limit supremum of an, also this is less than equal to supremum of an such that n greater than equal to 1. This is a very important inequality for sequence. From this inequality, we can say that option B, for option B, if infimum of an is equal to limit supremum of an, therefore this infimum is equal to limit supremum. These two quantities equal, and this quantity less than equal to limit infimum, less than equal to limit supremum. So from this inequality, we can say that for option B, limit supremum of an is equal to limit inf of an. And then an is convergent because limit supremum of an is equal to limit infimum of an. Therefore, option B is correct statement, and so this is false. Now in option C, if supremum of an such that n greater than equal to 1 is equal to limit supremum of an, then an is constant. Is it true? For C, suppose an is equal to minus 1 to the power n. This is a sequence of alternating terms. For n is equal to 1, minus 1. For n is equal to 2, 1. For n is equal to 3, minus 1. For n is equal to 4, 1 and so on. इस जो सीक्वेंस है an इसका सुप्रीमम क्या है? Supremum of an such that n greater than equal to 1, this is equal to 1. This is actually supremum of 1 and minus 1 because इस सीक्वेंस an में minus 1 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 1 only 1 and minus 1 टर्म infinite times repeat कर रहा है, right? So जो सुप्रीमम होगा दिस इज इक्वल टू 1 एंड इसका दोनों ही लिमिट पॉइंट है, एक माइनस 1 और दूसरा है 1. सो लिमिट सुपीरियर क्या है? लिमिट का जो सेट है ए एन का जो सीक्वेंस है उसका जो सेट ऑफ ऑल लिमिट पॉइंट्स दैट इज इक्वल टू एस इज इक्वल टू 1 minus 1. So limit superior of an is equal to supremum of s. S is the set of all limit points of an and this is equal to 1. So for this sequence, supremum of an is equal to supremum of s. Supremum of an such that n greater than equal to 1 is equal to limit superior of an. But n जो sequence है is not constant. Not constant. फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट के बारे में पूछा है यहाँ पे. सो ऑप्शन सी इज फॉल्स एंड देयरफॉर ऑप्शन सी इज करेक्ट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. And in option D, if supremum of an is equal to infimum of an, then an is constant. It is obvious, right? Because supremum of an is equal to infimum of a. एक सीक्वेंस an को भी तो एक सेट के साथ कंपेयर कर सकते हैं ना, बिकॉज एक सीक्वेंस भी एक इनफाइनाइट सेट है, काउंटेबली इनफाइनाइट सेट. सो कोई सेट का सुप्रीमम एंड इन्फिमम इक्वल, दैट मीन्स उस सेट में सिंगलटन एलिमेंट है, ओनली वन एलिमेंट ही प्रेजेंट है. देयरफॉर एन सीक्वेंस में भी ओनली वन टर्म ही इनफाइनाइट टाइम्स रिपीट कर रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स एन इज कांस्टेंट. सो ऑप्शन डी इज करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट. देयरफॉर इट इज false for this question, false answer for this question. So option C is the correct option. Clear? Next, this question is from July 2024. Let an be a bounded sequence of real numbers such that limit an does not exist and s is equal to all those L belongs to real numbers such that there exists a subsequence of an converges to L. Which one of the following statements are necessarily true? For this question, s is equal to set of all real numbers L such that there exists a subsequence of n converges to L. That means is S set is the collection of all limit point of that sequence, because if there exists a subsequence of an, कोई sequence का एक subsequence exist कर रहा है जो converge कर रहा है कोई एक real number L में, so L will be a limit point of that sequence. Therefore, S is actually the set of all limit points of an. S is equal to set of all limit points of an. सीक्वेंस का जो लिमिट पॉइंट का डेफिनेशन वो तो यही है ना. नाउ व्हिच वन ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट इज नेसेसरी ट्रू? ट्रू. एस इज एम्प्टी. लेट n is equal to minus 1 to the power n. We have already seen that limit point of that sequence n is equal to 1 and minus 1. So for this sequence a set जो है वो equal to है 1 and minus 1. Therefore option A is incorrect. S is empty set is incorrect. And also S has exactly one element B, वो भी इनकरेक्ट है, बिकॉज इस सीक्वेंस के लिए एस जो सेट है इस सेट में दोनों एलिमेंट बिलोंग्स कर रहा है. फॉर ऑप्शन डी, सपोज For option D, suppose n be the sequence of all rational numbers from closed 0 1. Since set of all rational numbers are countable, therefore we can easily construct a sequence of rational numbers from the set closed 0 1. This is a sequence, and limit point of the sequence is, that means a set is equal to whole 0 1, because set of all rational number q is dense in R, and the set of all rational numbers from closed 0 1, इस सेट का जो लिमिट पॉइंट का कलेक्शन है वो है क्लोज 0 1. एंड वी नो दैट कोई भी सीक्वेंस का रेंज जो सेट है उसका जो लिमिट पॉइंट्स है, these points are also limit points of the sequence. Therefore, here S is equal to close 0 1, which is uncountable. So, option D, S has to be a finite set. This is not necessary. So, D option is incorrect. Option C is the correct option. That is, S has at least 2 elements. Okay. This question is from February 2025. Consider the sequence an and bn defined by an this and bn, an plus 1 divided by an. Which one of the following statement is true? Now here an is equal to e to the power n plus e to the power minus n divided by 2. And this e to the power n plus e to the power minus n by 2 is actually equal to what? Cos hyperbolic n. Because we know that cos hyperbolic x is equal to e to the power x plus e to the power minus x divided by 2. So here an is equal to cos hyperbolic n. Now cos hyperbolic n always tends to infinity as n tends to plus minus infinity. Because cos hyperbolic का जो ग्राफ है वो है this is the graph of cos hyperbolic 1. So, as x tends to infinity and x tends to minus infinity, in both cases cos hyperbolic x tends to infinity. And for natural number, it will also be true, right? So, cos hyperbolic n tends to infinity as n tends to plus minus infinity both. Therefore, a in the sequence A, it is always positive, because from this graph, we can say that cos hyperbolic cos hyperbolic x is always positive for all x belongs to real number. So, natural number के लिए भी ये true है. So an is always positive and grows indefinitely in both direction. Both direction में x tends to infinity, n tends to infinity and n tends to minus infinity. Both direction में ही ये sequence an ये grows कर रहा है, बढ़ते जा रहा है, right? So for each x belongs to real number, there must always exist an n जो x को dominate करेंगे. For all x belongs to real number, there exists n such that n greater than x. n जो sequence है वो each real number को dominate कर रहा है for some n के लिए. Okay, so option A is true. For option B, for each x belongs to R real number, there exists an n such that n less than x. This is not true, because from the graph we can easily say that cos hyperbolic n is always greater than equal to 1. Cos hyperbolic n always greater than 1, because cos hyperbolic function जो है वो 1 होगा for x is equal to 0. But for any natural number n greater than equal to 1, cos hyperbolic n always greater than 1. यहाँ जो सीक्वेंस ए एन है वो ऑलवेज greater than equal to 1 for all n belongs to natural number. Therefore, if we take a x less than 1, then there does not exist any n belongs to natural number such that n less than x. Because if there exists a natural number n such that n less than x, then since x less than 1, so n will be less than 1, but this is not true from this. So option B is not correct. Therefore, option B is false. Now for C, bn सीक्वेंस जो है वो है bn is equal to an plus 1 divided by an. Therefore, an plus 1 is equal to e to the power n plus 1 plus e to the power minus n minus 1 divided by 2, and denominator में e to the power n plus e to the power minus n divided by 2. So bn is equal to e to the power n plus 1 plus e to the power minus n minus 1 divided by e to the power n plus e to the power minus n. Okay, for n tends to infinity, limit n tends to infinity, bn, this is equal to limit n tends to infinity 1 divided by e to the power minus n minus 1 plus e to the power minus n minus 1 divided by 1 divided by e to the power minus n plus e to the power minus n. We just write e to the power n plus 1 is equal to 1 divided by e to the power minus n minus 1. We can write it in this way because we know that e to the power x is equal to 1 divided by e to the power minus x, because e to the power minus is equal to ultimately 1 by e to the power x. So this is equal to limit 1 plus e to the power minus 2n divided by e to the power minus n 1 plus e to the power minus 2n minus 2 divided by e to the power minus n minus 1. This is equal to limit e to the power minus n with power minus n cancel out, and from this we get e to the power minus 1. That means e inverse. 1 by inverse is equal to e. So e into 1 plus e to the power minus 2n minus 2 divided by 1 plus e to the power minus 2n. As n tends to infinity, now as n tends to infinity, e to the power minus n tends to 0. Therefore, e to the power minus 2n also tends to 0. And this whole quantity tends to 1. And also this whole quantity tends to 1. So, this limit is equal to e. Therefore, this sequence Bn is convergent and it converges to e. So, for each x belongs to real number, there exists an n such that bn greater than x. This is false because this sequence bn does not just diverges to infinity. So, it cannot be arbitrarily large. So, option C is incorrect. Also, option D is for each x belongs to real number, there exists an n such that bn less than x. This is also not true because bn does not becomes arbitrarily small because bn converges to a number e, positive number e. So, there does not exist n such that bn becomes arbitrarily small. Therefore, option D is also incorrect. Option A is the correct answer. Okay. That is all for today. If you are new in this channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe our channel for more such lectures. Thank you so much.